Janice, are you there?
At your service, sir.
Give me some of that dating foolishness.
Will do, sir.
And a guy should care less how many men I've slept with anyway. You should care if I have a criminal background. If that's the past I have, you must be careful.
Indian woman says men shouldn't care about how many men she slept with. Care about my criminal background. Welcome to Management Highlights Daily. Shout out to Will Nakuzi from the Kava Club podcast for this video. Make sure you check out the channel. Link in the description. Should a man care about a woman's past? Her sexual past, to be specific. That was the question Will Nakuzi asked the ladies. Let's get it. Now it's time for us to get into this and do what we gotta do. Because we men, we.
Honestly, I don't give a It's like, I think our past makes our future better anyway. And, a guy should care less how many men I've slept with anyway. You should care if I have a criminal background. If that's the past I have, you must be careful. Like, don't worry about how many men I'm sleeping with. Worry about if I kill one of them.
How
like,
many of those men are still alive?
Right.
Exactly. Like, that's the only past somebody should be bothered about. Your criminal history, if you have ever committed crimes, if you have ever been behind the bars, stuff like that. Sex is so normal. It is what a body wants. I mean, it's natural. I cannot judge a guy or a woman or a man based on their natural instincts. It's so natural. We just want to, dogs start humping the pillows. I mean, dude, it's just natural. We all are wired like that. Everybody has a past. Even a frog has a past.
When a woman says her past doesn't matter,
Run! Get to the chopper!
it's normal for human beings to look at the past because we learn from the past. For example, if a car had a serious accident and was repaired, but the repairs were not disclosed to you, you run the risk of a safety hazard or fraud. It's interesting that she mentioned criminal history because a criminal record is used as a form of protection because it provides important information about an individual's past criminal activity. By conducting a background check and reviewing a criminal record, employers, landlords, and others can screen out individuals who may pose a risk to their organization or community. Women should get a body count record that provides important information such as how many STDs she's had, how many abortions she has had, and how many men she has slept with, because that affects you as a man. Wouldn't you want to know if you're dealing with a woman with a past like Brittany Renner or Mia Khalifa? Don't you understand these women have issues establishing and maintaining long-term relationships?
So I don't mean to offend anyone, but I do believe, respectfully, men and women are different. I think a woman, all like sexual stuff, they're emotional. We are emotional, more emotional than men. And when it comes to this specific topic, like sexual things, women are more emotional. Oftentimes we tie our emotions, and because we tie our emotions, not my opinion, but the world does see it differently. The world does see when a woman sleeps with 50, 40, 30 guys, even 20, they see that as very differently because people think, oh, for a woman to sleep with a guy, there has to be some emotional connection. Women love emotion and they want that emotional connection. And for men, whereas it's more of a physical thing, it's a spur of the moment. They'll see it, they'll act on it. It's an impulse, boom. So I do think it's different. And to a certain extent, I do believe her past does determine her future. Because if some girls try to act like dudes, like some girls try to separate the emotion and the physicality, but we are different. So to me, if a woman understands that for us, sexual things are more emotional, that tells me that A, that she's smart, B, that she's going to be a good wife because she is smart, she's level-headed, and she knows who she is. So I do think to a certain extent it does. Now for women who were promiscuous, I think her man might see her differently, and that might cause problems.
Okay.
I think men judge.
You're damn straight. Men judge. If a woman has a body count higher than the predator, it says a lot about her values. Our video about paternity fraud is getting a lot of traction lately, and if you look at the comments, men really have a problem with this because the law makes them pay for the child anyway. Research reveals women are more likely to cheat than men, and a woman being promiscuous doesn't support a positive reputation. It's interesting because Brittany Renner decided to go on punani strike, celibacy, after the men she wants no longer take her seriously. But the damage is done. Her reputation is established. There is no honor in having a woman like Brittany Renner or Mia Khalifa. Now listen to how these women respond to the fact that men do care about a woman's past.
It's kind of sad though, not to interrupt you, but like for you to, I mean, and not speaking on you personally, but as a dude in general, like you should want someone, in my opinion, to be like smart and like creative and like bring things to the table you don't bring and like be able to hold shit down when your ass can, you know, gets in a car accident and can't work for 9 months. Like, you know what I mean? Because if she's a dumb, I don't know.
Jasmine, what you just described to me is not intelligent. That's a responsible woman. I want a responsible woman.
You're not intelligent. You're not responsible. I don't know. Maybe I just think
but define intelligent.
Oh, they're not different things.
When you say intelligent, are you talking about IQ? Are you talking about like super smart?
No, just a smart woman. She's smart. She has a job. She's making a life for herself.
Educated.
Yeah.
No, because
You see how these women project their own preferences onto men. These women become the men that they want. This is why the men in skirts analogy is accurate. Women don't care about a man's body count. Matter of fact, the more attractive a man is to other women, the more she is attracted to him. It's not a coincidence that it's the same guys that... But women are not men. And it's clear this Indian woman is one of those toxic feminists. Check this out.
I think I understand what Addison was saying. I think what she's trying to say is by intelligent is a good career. Like, for example, she's a doctor. She's a pharmacist. She's an attorney. Is that attractive to men? Because I have my own experiences. Like, is that attractive to a man, a high value man?
That's not what we look for. That's a woman's ambition.
Oh, that's sad then.
Why is it sad that a man doesn't want to date a man in a skirt? Make it make sense. We just had Ebony Williams, who is highly educated, a lawyer, and a millionaire. She showed the world how attractive she is. 70% of divorces are initiated by women. College-educated women initiate divorce at an even higher rate of 90%. This is from a study by the American Sociological Association. So if there is a divorce, the highly educated woman will probably have initiated it. Not because she's so smart. No. These highly educated women feel entitled to a certain lifestyle. The bus driver question showed her true colors because these women don't date men for who they are. They date men for what they can provide. That's why a bus driver is not good enough. And this is sad because it's predicted that by 2030, 45% of women will be single and childless. And it's not just because women don't want these men. It's becoming increasingly clear that men are not interested in dating modern women. Women need to understand that men are attracted to femininity, great personality, exclusivity. These things are universal. It's these kind of women who ignore men's preferences who will end up like Dr. Ramen Noodles with a cat on her lap.
Like, ladies, this is not my opinion. This is biological fact. They did a study on intersexual dynamics of what makes you attractive. So this is not my opinion. If you go look at the studies and on the data on this, what women find attractive in men is a woman's educational and financial attainment. So the more educated and the more intelligent the man is, women find him very attractive. The more money a man makes, you can find him, if women find him more attractive. As women living in this real world, I'm sure you understand that. Now, like I said, men and women are not the same. We don't look for the same things. What the study shows, what men care about in a woman was not her financial status, was not her education status. We just want a beautiful woman. We just want a young woman, and we want a woman that we can have kids with. And we want femininity. That's what men are attracted to. So We look for different things. So I think a lot of you guys are judging what I'm saying based on what you find attractive.
Manosphere reworking. Protect yourself at all times. This video has officially been highlighted.